Think your online purchases are safe? Think again. In the quiet corners of Facebook and Instagram, a shocking drama is unfolding. Meta, the company built on connection, is being accused by two U.S. senators of intentionally earning billions from the scams that are destroying American lives. $50 billion. That is the estimated consumer loss tied to fraudulent ads running right now on their platforms. The question isn't whether they knew. The question is, why did they choose profit over protection? This is the deep dive into the $50 billion scandal that Mark Zuckerberg doesn't want you to see. Music shifts to a serious, investigative tone. This isn't just about a few bad ads slipping through the cracks. This is about a systemic failure built on corporate greed. Earlier this year, two U.S. senators, Richard Blumenthal and Josh Hawley, formally demanded a federal probe. Their claim is terrifyingly simple. Meta's profit from these scams totals billions, and they knew exactly what they were doing, often profiting directly from high-risk investment schemes advertised on their own platforms. The scale of the consumer loss, estimated at $50 billion, is almost unimaginable. It's a number that dwarfs the annual GDP of many small nations, and it's a hole in the wallets of American families who were targeted and exploited. This is the core of the Profit Peril. Meta's ad review system is engineered to maximize revenue, not user safety. Internal documents suggested that when a scam ad was flagged, Meta's solution wasn't to stop the criminal network, but often just to remove the specific account while allowing similar scam ads to continue running, generating millions more in profit for Meta. The choice was clear: protecting the user or protecting the bottom line. And for years, they chose the profit. Now, the American consumer is left with a $50 billion hole in their wallet. But how did they let it get this bad? Music becomes tense and fast-paced. The evidence against Meta isn't circumstantial, it's painfully direct. We're talking about sophisticated fraudsters using stolen likenesses of U.S. celebrities like Elon Musk and Mark Cuban to promote fake crypto schemes. These weren't subtle mistakes. They were obvious, repeat offenders running campaigns that violated every rule in the book. The mechanism is simple. A scammer pays Meta thousands of dollars. That ad is algorithmically shown to the most vulnerable users. When the victim clicks, they are directed to a fake investment portal. They input their life savings and the money vanishes. Meta, having successfully delivered the product, the victim, to the scammer, keeps the lucrative advertising fee. It is, by definition, profiting from the crime. Why didn't Meta stop it? Because these high-risk ads are incredibly lucrative. According to some reports, these types of scams made up a significant portion of Meta's advertising revenue in certain high-value markets. To ban the ads entirely would mean an instant massive hit to their quarterly earnings. The company prioritized a lucrative digital ecosystem where the scammer paid Meta to exploit the user. It became a perfect, devastating cycle of deception. The victim loses their money, the scammer gets rich, and Meta keeps the commission, fueling their own multi-billion-dollar empire. This is the tragic anatomy of corporate greed. Music slows, becoming heavier. The true ethical failure lies at the very top. Mark Zuckerberg and the Meta board operate under intense pressure from Wall Street to meet aggressive quarterly earnings targets. When billions are on the table, the ethical line becomes blurred. The cost of thoroughly vetting every advertiser, a necessary step for user protection, is deemed too high, too slow, and too damaging to the stock price. Instead, they choose a reactive approach, only removing the most notorious scams after they have already caused widespread damage, and only after being shamed by the press or government officials. They treat the user base like a renewable resource, disposable in the pursuit of profit. It's a dangerous precedent. The senators' demands are not merely political posturing. They are calling for the Federal Trade Commission and the Securities and Exchange Commission to launch full-scale investigations. The penalties for knowingly facilitating fraud on this scale could be catastrophic. We're talking about fines that could run into the tens of billions of dollars, and more importantly, crippling regulatory oversight that would fundamentally change how Meta does business. The era of self-regulation for big tech is coming to a dramatic, painful close. The lesson here, the ultimate peril, is not just about Meta, it's about trust. When a massive platform, used by billions, chooses profit over the fundamental safety of its users, the foundation of the digital economy crumbles. For you, the consumer, the message is stark. You are your own regulator. You must treat any investment promise on Facebook or Instagram, no matter how legitimate it looks, as a potential high-stakes scam until independently verified. Do not let the allure of quick wealth cost you your life savings. The $50 billion hole serves as a brutal reminder. In the world of corporate giants, sometimes the greatest profit is derived from the greatest peril.